بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Math grade 8. We are in model 8, lesson 4, the last lesson in this chapter, Dilations. Today we want to continue our work in this lesson. We want to solve some extra practice about the same idea. So, please can you read exercise number 1?
Triangle ABC have vertices A minus 1, 3, B 3, 1, and C 0 minus 3. Graph the image of the figure after a dilation with scale factor of 2.
Thank you, Mike. Great. So, as you see here, we have scale factor 2, means k equal to. When k equal to, who can tell me? Here we have this dilation here will be enlarge or reduce, or the same size, no dilation here. Who can tell me here? We have enlarge, or we have reduce, or we have the same size, no dilation. If, as you see, k equal to 2 is greater than 1, when the scale factor greater than 1, who can remember us? What is the dilation here? Enlarge or reduce? Right. As you remember from the previous lesson, when we have k greater than 1, means we have enlarge. When we have k greater than 0 and less than 1, means between 0 and 1, means we have reduce. Means we have reduce. And when we have k equal 1, so here means the same size. Here means we have the same size. And you know dilation. Right. As you remember, the rule of the dilation, xy will be kx ky. So what is the k here? Will be 2. So the rule will be xy will be here 2x 2y. So we have here the pre-image. We want to find the image. So we want to find the a prime. Multiply x by 2 and multiply y by 2. Minus 1 times 2 will be minus 2. And 3 times 2 will be 6. So p prime the same idea, multiply x and y by 2. 3 times 2 will be 6. And 1 times 2 will be 2. And here we have here c prime. Zero times 2, 0. And minus 3 times 2 will be minus 6. Now we can coordinate the vertices here. A prime, negative 2 in the x. This is here negative 1, this is negative 2. And 6 in the y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is A prime. Then we have here P prime. 6, 2. 6 in the x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 in the y. So B prime will be here. And C prime, 0, negative 6, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6. So this is C prime. Now we can match between the vertices. So as you see, we have enlarged. We have enlarged. We have the same shape, but we have enlarged. Sorry, but here 0, negative 6, not here, C prime. That's here I will make it 8. Uh, 0, negative 6, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 4, 5, 6 will be here. So this is C prime. Now it's correct. So focus with me very well, please. All girls, focus with me very well. Now, who has a question about exercise number 1? Right. Latifa, can you read exercise number 2, please?
Trapezoid ABCD has vertex A negative 2, negative 1, B negative 1, 3, and C 1, 3, and D 2, negative 1. Graph the image of the figure after dilation with a scale factor of 3.
Thank you, Latifa. Now, the scale factor K equal 3. Who can tell me what is the dilation here? We have enlarge or we have reduce or no change? Who can tell me? We have enlarge or reduce or no change, no dilation. Okay. طيب the rule x, y, the dilation will be k times x, means 3 times x, 3x, and 3y. And when k equal 3 means greater than 1, means here we have enlargement. We have here enlargement. Okay. So go back to the vertices. We can find here A prime and B prime and C prime. A prime multiplied by 3. Minus 2 times 3 will be minus 6. And minus 1 times 3 will be minus 3. Then b prime minus 1 times 3 will be minus 3. And 3 times 3 will be 9. And here we have c prime multiplied by 3. 1 times 3, 3. And 3 times 3 will be 9. And here we have d prime. 2 times 3 will be 6. And minus 1 times 3 will be minus 3. So then we can coordinate the vertices here. A prime minus 6 minus 3. Minus 6 in the x, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6 will be here. And minus 3. So this is A prime. Then B prime, negative 3, 9. Negative 3, then 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then we have C prime 3, 9. 3, 9 will be here. Then we have D prime 2, 1. 2, negative 1. 2, negative 1. Will be 6, negative 3, sorry, 6, negative 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And negative 3 will be here. So this is D prime. Then we can match between the vertices. As you see, we have the same figure, but here we have dilation. We have enlarge or enlargement. We have, this is the pre-image and this is the image. And if you count here, the distance we see here will be 1, 2. If you count here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 3 will be 6, or 6 divided by 3 will be 2. So the 3 will, the name of the 3 will be the scale factor. Who has any question about exercise number 2? No questions? And then number 3, number 4, the same idea. Number 5, number 6, the same idea. Type. Can you read number 7, please?
Triangle ABC has a vertex A minus 8, 4, B minus 4, 4, and C 0 and minus 8. Graph the image of the figure after a dilation with a scale factor of 0.25.
Thank you, type. And as you see, we have 0.25. 0.25, this is less than 1 and greater than 0. Means between 0 and 1. And when the scale factor between 0 and 1, who can tell me here we have enlarged or we have reduced? Or no change? Who can tell me here? So when the k equal 0.25 means 1 over 4. So means the k here between 0 and 1. So means here we have reduce. Here we have reduce. Means the image will be smaller than the pre-image. The image will be smaller than the pre-image. Okay. So the rule now, xy, the dilation will be k times x, means 1 over 4 times x. And 1 over 4 times 4. Now, a prime, the 1 over times x means x divided by 4. X divided by 4. The x here will be minus 8. Minus 8 divided by 4 will be minus 2. And 4 divided by 4 will be 1. Then b prime take the x here in the b minus 4 divided by 4 will be minus 1. And 4 divided by 4 will be 1. Then we have c prime 0 divided by 4 will be 0. And minus 8 divided by 4 will be minus 2. So negative 2, 1. This is here negative 2, 1. This is a prime. Then b prime negative 1, 1. Negative 1, 1. Here. Then c will be 0, negative 2. Will be here. This is c prime. Then we can match between the point so as you see we have a prime, c prime, and a prime, b prime, c prime, the same figure of a, b, c, but we have here reduce. Means the image will be smaller than the pre-image. Who has any question about this idea? Is it clear for all girls? Okay.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mr.
The number 8, the same idea. But here 1 over 2 means divide by 2. Number 9, the same idea. Number 10, the same idea. 11 and 12, the same idea. But number 13. Use coordinate rotation to describe the dilation. As you see here, we have, this is the pre-image A, B, C, and this is A prime, B prime, C prime, this is the image. So you cannot choose side from the pre-image and the corresponding side in the image, then find the ratio between them to find the scale factor or the scale factor. Then you can from the scale factor to know if we have enlargement or if we have reduction or if we have no dilation. Right. As you see here, if I choose the BC here, count. We have 1, 2, 3. So the length here will be 3. And here, the corresponding side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now K equals 12 over 4, 12 over 3, sorry. 12 divided by 3 will be what? Will be 4. And 4 greater than 1. 4 greater than 1. So means we have here enlargement. We have enlargement. So what is the rule here? X, Y means we have 4x and 4y. So this is the dilation. Who has any question about this exercise? Right. Now I want to, from R to try to solve number 16, please. The same idea. Tell me what is the type of this dilation, then what is the rule. Start, please. Okay, who can answer me here? What is the scale here? Who can tell me what is the scale? What is the factor scale here? How to find the scale factor? Here in the blue color, the color, when you have A, B, C, this is the pre-image. So choose any side. For example, here, count. What is the length here? 1. What is the corresponding side in the image? Will be B prime, A prime. So count, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So K equal 5 over 1 means 5. And when the scale factor greater than 1 means we have enlargement. Means we have enlargement. So the rule xy will be multiplied by 5. 5 times x will be 5x. 5 times y will be 5. Who has any question about this idea? Or about the whole extra practice? Who has any question? No questions, girls? Are all ideas clear for you?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So you can solve it again. And if you have any problem, you can ask me, inshallah, the second lesson. And tomorrow, don't forget, tomorrow we have quiz in the same period of the math period. So this is our period for today. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.